Good evening once again. Today is our day 19th of this capacity building training for 1,000 Nigerian civil servants on ICT, which is organized by Hammad Technologies and Consultancy Limited. So, as we said, this program is going to last for 40 days, and today is our day 19. So, like always, we start by showing our outlines. That is what we are going to cover for today. And our outlines for today goes like this. We are going to have a recap on the 18. We'll briefly discuss on what we have done on the 18. Then today we are going to show you how to create a formal letter. Then we'll have question and answer session, then conclusion, and finally call it a day. So recap on the 18. Yesterday we discussed we show you how to create a letterhead with designs. We have seen how to create letterhead using shapes. You just go to insert and pick up some shapes and put it any way you want in your letterhead to beautify it and also make it professional. And you also seen how we can put watermark on our letterhead. So that's what we just did yesterday. So today we are going to discuss on how to create a formal letter. We are going to show you how to create a formal letter. So there is no need for any discussion, what is formal letter, types of no, but I'll just briefly discuss on formal letter because formal letter is known to everyone. It's normally a letter maybe writing in a professional tone, not the way you write a letter to your friend. So it's not the way you are going to write a formal letter. No, you write it in a professional tone. So for you to write a letter in a professional tone, so we'll see how to do that. And also this formal letter is officially written to government offices. Maybe you are looking for a job or schools. Maybe you want to apply for your transcript or proof of English proficiency. Maybe you want to get your result and other things. Then also organizations, all these NGOs, maybe sometimes you have to write a letter attached to your CV looking for job or you want to work with them. And also a business contract, you can also use it. So there are a lot of places you can write formal letters to. So we'll see how to write this formal letter. So what differentiates this formal letter with other letters is just the features. Like if you are writing a formal letter, you cannot use abbreviation. Maybe for example, if you want to write your, instead of you to write Y-O-U-R, you cannot write U-R, the way we used to chat with our friends. So in formal letter, we don't use abbreviations. Or uh, maybe you want to write to the government. You write T-O, then in place of T-H-E, you write D, small letter D. So all those abbreviations, they are not formal or they are not, they are not professional tones to use while writing a formal letter. So formal letter, you have to avoid using all those abbreviations, and you have to use a polite language, polite and clear language, a clear language that whoever is reading your letter will understand it. And also you have to follow a fixed structure. Yeah, formal letter has a fixed structure, and all those fixed structure is based on the part of your formal letter. For example, in our formal letter, we have sender's address, which is at the top right of your paper. Then from there at the address, you also have the date. Then from there, you have the receiver's address, you have your salutation, title, body of your letter, then what do you call it? Close, is it complimentary close? Yeah. What you have at the end of your letter, then your signature and other things. So this is all about formal letter. Formal letter is known to everyone, but someone, if you just give him a pen and paper, he can draft a good formal letter for you. A good sounding formal letter, he can draft it using pen and paper. But for him to type it in computer or to arrange it the way he drafted it in a paper, so it's another work. So inshallah, today we will show you how to do that. So now let's just draft a simple formal letter. Let me share my word screen. Okay, please, if you can see my screen, let me know so that we can start. Please, if you can see my screen, let me know so that we can start. Because today's class is not going to be that long. We just draft a simple formal letter. Okay, so as always, you have to set up your paper, come to layout, choose A4, and all this orientation here and this one there. So now, first of all, when we are to write our formal letter, I says we are going to start with the sender's address. For example, that's your address. So maybe let me use my own address. For example, let's say uh let's say 20, let's say Tudunwada. Yeah, let's say 20 Tudunwada. Let's say Premier Road. Let's say Premier Road. I'm just drafting my own address. Let's say maybe let's say behind, let's say Poly Hospital. Let's say behind Poly Hospital. Let's say then, yeah, Gusau, yeah, Zamfara. Let's say Gusau, Zamfara State. Then let me write. Oh, what's today's date? Today's is 19th. Let's say 19th September. 19th September, let's say 2025. So now, let's say, for example, this is my own address. Number 20, Tudunwada Premier Road, behind Poly Hospital, Gusau, Zamfara State, 19th September 2025. Let's say this is my sender's address. So, when you are writing a formal letter, this is your sender's address. It has to be at the top right of your paper. At the top right of your paper. So now, how can I turn this at the top right of the paper? I can use I can highlight it and use what? Tab. You see? Tab, it's going to be moving it, you see? So I can use tab. Let me redo it again. So this is my address, right? This is my address. So now I want my address to be as you can see now, it is at the top left of my paper. So now I want this address to be at the what? To be at the top right of my paper. So I'll just highlight it. If I just highlight it, then I'll click what? Tab. So now, yeah, let's say this is my own address. So then we'll customize it later. We'll customize it. We'll customize it. So then now the next thing is the receiver's address. Let's say, for example, maybe you are writing letter to the manager of Hammad Technologies and Consultancy Limited, maybe seeking for a job. Let's say, for example, you say the manager, right? So the manager, let's say Hammad Technologies and Consultancy Limited. I'm not technology, yes, and Consultancy Limited. So now you see, I can write LTD as limited. Maybe if I'm chatting with my friend, but this is not appropriate. Please, all these abbreviation, avoid using them. Write your limited completely limited instead of this. Instead of LTD, please write your limited completely. So you see, limited. So this then from there, then maybe his office is not, let's say maybe our office is not here in Zamfara State. Let's say maybe we're based in Sokoto. So we just write Sokoto. So that's what. So you see, now this is my what? This is my this is the receiver's address. The manager, Hammad Technologies and Consultancy Limited, Sokoto. Because if to say maybe he based here in Zamfara, so no need for us to write Zamfara because we live in the same state. So you see, so after this, then the next thing is salutation, which normally we know salutation is dear sir or madam. So maybe the manager is a male, so maybe let's say we can write dear sir, right? Then we put comma. So now, what is next? After salutation now, the next thing is what is title, your title or heading of your letter. So now what should be our title and heading of letter? And you know our title and head or heading of our letter should be at the center. Then for us to do that, we'll just press Control E. So maybe let's say application. For example, application, maybe you are looking for a position. Let's say for the position of, let's say for the position of technology of, yeah, let's say technology officer or ICT supports or ICT instructor. ICT instructor. Let's say this is the position you are applying for. Application. There's an application for the position of ICT instructor. So then from there now, what will be the next is the body of the letter. Is the body of the letter. So now in this body of the letter, so we just write anything. Let me just generate a random text, please. Let's just generate a random text. We can put anything. Well, let's say two paragraph. So, let's just copy this and repaste it again. Let's say Control C again. So let's say this is the body of the letter. This is our body of the letter. Don't worry, we customize it later. We are just drafting things one by one. These are the part of our letter. We are just drafting things one by one. So then, after the body of the letter, maybe you have finished maybe with your introduction. Maybe you are through with your introduction. Then main details, maybe you have explained everything and conclusion in your body. In your body, you have to have introduction, then the purpose of you writing the letter and the conclusion also in the body of your letter. So after that, the next thing is complementary clause. Yeah, complementary clause. So maybe notice complementary clause normally is yours faithfully, yours sincerely, all those polite end. They are the polite ending we use. Yours faithfully and yours sincerely. Let's say, but let's use let's say yours faithfully or yours sincerely. Let's just use yours sincerely. So let's say for example, let's use yours sincerely. Then after this now, what next is our signature. We'll come to that next. I will show you how to put a signature. Then after that, then maybe your name. Let's say, for example, Ali Muhammad. So now, with this now, you have finished drafting your formal letter. With this, you have finished drafting your formal letter. Then the next thing is for us to what? Is for us to add a signature. So now, if we want to add a signature, so there are some ways for us to add a signature. You can find a blank paper, blank sheet, and write your signature there. Use your phone to snap it. Then, then after that, you can crop it. So if you crop it, then you will send it to your desktop, to your computer. Then you can put the image here. So that's the polite and normal way we use for inserting uh, signature. But in other way around, you can use design. Just come to this design, draw, I mean. If you come to draw, then come here and choose what? And choose, instead of pencil, just choose what? Pen. So you see, then you can choose this one because this is the smallest one, right? So you can choose the color. Normally we are using black. So now you can just come here, hold your left click, then you can put your signature. You see? So this is my signature. If you know how to use your mouse very well, you can write a polite and good signature here. So this is how you can put a signature. This is the first method. The second method you can, as I said, you can use your pen on a blank sheet, write your signature, use your phone to snap it, then crop it and send it to your computer. From there, you can just insert the image and do that. So now let's finish customizing our this thing. We'll come back to that. So you see, now this is our letter, right? So, but you know, by default, maybe for example, I want to use Times New Roman. So I'll just use Control A, then use what? Times New Roman. So you see, after I use Times New Roman, maybe I want the text to be what? The font size to be 12. So you see, so now after that, you know this, if you like, some people, this heading of their letter, sometimes it used to be in bold. And maybe we can, let's say, increase the font size to 14. Then this the body of the letter, it should be in what? It should be in justify. So you see now we have justify it. Then, so I think sometimes you see some people used to they used to underline this. So, but if you just bold it and increase the font size, so no need for you to bold it, please. You can just leave it like this. So you see, now this is our letter. And if you like now, you can remove the spacing. You can you can highlight this and remove the spacings here. So let's see how it will look when we remove the spacing. Let's say remove. So you see, let's just leave this space because it looks beautiful when we leave this space. So you see, so this is how to draft your formal letter. As you can see now, we are done with our formal letter within a short period of time. This is just it. You see, we are done with our formal letter. So now let me show you how to add image in your signature. You just come to insert, right? Instead of you to use draw and draw your signature, come to insert, then come to pictures. Come to this device, then let me see. I think this is where I store. Where is the signature? Let me look for it, please. Let me look for it. Please, let me look for the signature. Let me see where okay. So you just come to this picture, click on this device. Then I think, let me go to my desktop. Yeah, administration. So this is the signature. So as you can see now, this is my signature, right? Then I have to come here to this wrap text and put it in front of text. So you see, now this is how it looks like. This is my signature. So now let's see how we can customize it and make it looks like we use draw to do it. So now we have to reduce the size. You see, now we have reduced the size. You see, we have reduced the size. So now this you come to this picture format, then come to this color. Then you can choose. No, this one is not good. It's not okay. This one too is not okay. This one, top. No. Let's. I think we can use this. Yeah, I think we can use this black and white because all these ones has a background color. So I don't want us to use something that has background color. I think we can go with this. So this one now we can just delete it. So you see. So this is how we put ours. You see, this one is even more polite than that one. So I think let's see if we remove the bano. Okay, so let's keep the chain. Yeah. So you see, then come to this remove background. So this is how we put a image. This is how we put an image signature. You just go to insert, then put the picture, then go to picture format. As you can see, you just come to the picture format, then give it some color. You can use black and white color. After you give it black and white, then come to background, remove background. So from this remove background, you just remove the background and what, and keep, just click on this keep changes. So that's how we insert a picture signature. And also using this draw, we can also do that. So please, if you have any question, you can ask. This is all for today. We have seen how to create a small, a simple, uh, a simple letter, a simple formal letter. So you see, so this is our formal letter now. This is how our formal letter also looks like. As simple as this. Then from here, you can just print it. And that's all. Okay, thank you also. So please, if you have any question, you can ask. Okay. My MS Word doesn't have draw option. So it's maybe you are using 2007, either 2007 or I think some of the versions of Microsoft Word, the oldest version, maybe doesn't have this draw menu bar. But if you are using 19, 16, 13, I think, even 10, I think you can have it. And if it is not there, maybe you have to go to you have to come here into this file, then come to this option. I think you'll find it there. Come to this option. I think just look for it here into this quick, is it quick access toolbar? You can just check all this display and proofing, save language. Please just check there. Maybe you can see it. If you are not using the oldest version, please. But if you are not using the oldest version, please, you have to update your Microsoft Word, please. So please, if you have any question, you can ask. Today's class is not going to be that long. Okay. So if you have any question, please, you can drop it in the chat. And if there is no any question, I think we can just call it a day, please. Okay, let's reinsert it. Let's delete this. So now we want to insert signature. You just come to insert. If you come to insert, then you come to this picture, please. Then you insert it from the folder you have saved it. So you see, now this is it, right? So then we'll put it in front of text. That's wrap and text. Wrap text, sorry, please. So we'll just drag it. You just drag it down. So let's reduce the shape. So I think, yeah, I think this is okay. So let's just keep it here. Let's reduce it small. So I think this is okay. Let's reduce it again. So let's increase. So I think this is fine and okay. So then come to this picture format, give it a color, black and white color. You see? Then come to this background, keep changes. Then you remove the background. That's just it. And as simple as this, please. So this is how you put a signature, image signature, or you can just come here to this draw, choose pencil, you see, choose pen. From there, choose the thickness. Then from here, you can hold your left click, then write your signature, please. So this is just a signature, and that's all. So this is two way of inserting signature, but I prefer this insert method, please. So if there is any question, please, you can ask. And if there is no any question, I think we can call it a day, please. Okay, so for the absence of questions, I think we can call it a day. Okay, thank you. So bye bye. Have a good night.